So, I just want to let everybody know that all this is bullshit. Y'all can be mad all y'all want. Y'all can take it how y'all want. But it don't make no sense that everyone was willing to believe all the lies about me and that how I was such an unfit mother when I wasn't. Never have been. I've always been a good mother to my kids. I've always been good to people. And yet, just because someone y'all think is a very good person, you take their word on everything when people don't even know me. I've always been a contributing member to society. And on top of that, even when I proved that she was lying about me on drugs and being an unfit mother, proved that even 8 months before she even took my child, I wasn't on drugs. My test went back a whole year. A whole year. So that means it all was a lie. Everything is a lie. And people really think it's okay for someone to snatch someone's child without even having no good reason, based on lies, robbing me almost a year of my child's life when I've been with my child every day since he's been born. Both my children. I've raised them by myself. And it makes no sense that everyone else puts their input and trying to shut me up on Facebook and saying it's all drama when I'm just trying to speak my truth. Everything I've been saying and doing is the truth. And it just pisses me off because everybody thinks that, oh, I'm the bad one. I'm the good parent. My son begs me every single day. Every time I go down there, every single day I go down there and see my son. The first thing he asks, Mommy, when can I come home? He wants to be home with his mom and sister. He's on me the whole entire time I'm visiting him. He does not let me go for all the hours I'm there. And it makes me sick how people will fucking rather separate a mother from their child when the mother, for no reason, I haven't done anything. The only thing I did was leave to go to be where I am now. A better life, a better job, a better home, away from people who are on drugs. I don't hear not one person complaining about how shitty the daddy is or none of that shit. But everybody's putting it all on me. I've always treated my kids right. Never once mistreated them. Spoiled them. But y'all want to leave my son, rather have my son be in a dysfunctional place. People calling the police every few nights because they fighting and screaming and yelling. And my son's in that crap. Y'all think that don't... It's hurting my son more than anybody because he wants to be with his mom. But it's okay. Because I'm just happy God finally sent me a great lawyer that's passionate about it, who's an ex-judge. That's passionate about getting my son back. And there's no reason I can't get my son back now because I done proved every single thing in her petition to be false. Not on drugs. I work. I make more money than she don't even have a job. I make more money than she does. I bring home $1,000 every 2 weeks. Got my own ride. My nice ass place stays full of food. Only people that live here is me and my daughter. My daughter is in school and gets straight A's. She's happy. We're in a good neighborhood. Where I live, we have our own playground. We have good neighbors. But I'm unfit. Okay. Just by my lawyer looking at the fucking case and the evidence pissed her off. I had her crying because I was crying because it's a load of bullshit. My child was stolen from me and DeWitt, the fucking Arkansas County, made it legal for someone to steal someone's child. Oh, and I gave her that police report too. Yeah, she has the police report. It's just not right. None of it is. You separate a mother from her child for over 8 months for nothing. Because of your own selfish, greedy reasons. That's okay. Because God knows who's right and who's wrong. And God knows where my child belongs. And He's not going to keep my child there. He's going to bring my child home. And I know that for a fact. Just pisses me off. To no end. Because I've raised my child. I've taken care of him his whole life because I lived with her for a year. Oh, you have a right to take my child? I don't understand. People who have a long dope history, been dope heads their whole fucking lives, have the nerve to talk about somebody being on drugs that wasn't on drugs. Not on drugs. So, that was the basis of taking my child. So, now that that's been proven a lie, now what else you got? They don't take kids for stuff on Facebook unless I'm putting drugs or partying or being a hoe on Facebook and all that stuff, and I'm not none of that. Yeah, I speak my mind. I'm going to continue to speak my mind until someone hears my story. Y'all gonna be mad, tell me to shut up, but I'm not gonna shut up. Cause my child was stolen from me, and anybody who thinks that shit's right you're the devil. The straight devil. Because I've done nothing wrong to have my child taken from me. If I was such a bad mother, how do I still have full custody of my daughter? Her parents, or her dad's mom, tried the same mess. He kidnapped her for 2 months, except Stuttgart actually arrested people and actually took it serious. And I won that, got full custody of my daughter without a lawyer. And he's on child support, and look at him now, he's in prison for doing the same dumb stuff. You can't get away with wronging people and think you're going to live a peaceful, happy life. God's not going to let that happen because God sees what's going on. He knows all this was a load of crap. And all the lies they've been spreading about me. No one got to know me and ask me. They only believe in what someone who goes to Celebrate Recovery says. Which I done approved that was a lie. I done proved it was all a lie. I shouldn't even have to went through this. Just because I was moving and leaving someone. Leaving a drug addict. An abusive drug addict. My punishment was getting my child took from me. On lies. Pure lies. And for what? Spite? Being petty? And people want to get mad at me because when I get my child back, I don't want my child to have nothing to do with it. I don't want my child around none of that anymore. I'd be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet to let motherfuckers that stole my kid, made it hard for me to even talk to my kid, gave me hassle and hell and visitations with my kid, see my kid. When I've never done that. When I've left before and went with Gavin to Louisiana, did I keep my kid from them? No. I let them take both my kids for 2 weeks. Every weekend or every other weekend when they wanted to talk to my kids or visit my kids or come get them, I let them with no problem. Didn't give them no problem. But I have problems even talking to my son. Or I have problems, the only time I don't have problems at visitation is when my mother's with me. They'll raise hell, call the police, and then say that I'm doing stuff when I'm not. I didn't do anything. And I'm tired of being pushed over and fucked over and treated like shit when I didn't do anything. Yes, I'm an angry mother because my child has been stolen from me for no damn reason. And I've not went a day without my life without my kid. The only time I've ever been away from my kids is when I'm at work or at school or I was out looking for a place to get away from them. Another place to live. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can believe what y'all want. But the truth is, I didn't do anything. I'm not the one lying in this case. And that's all about to come out. So be ready. Just enjoy my son while he's there. Because this is ridiculous. I never, ever kept my son from his own daddy. Kept him from his grandma or his papa. Never. And look what they're doing to me. Giving me one Sunday, 4 Sundays out of the month to spend with my child. Supervised for what? I've never been a danger to my child. Never. To neither one of them. I will fight people over my child. Yes, I will kill for my children. I will die for my children. Because them are my babies. I carried them for 9 months. I put my body through labor to bring them into this world. I did the work. Always have. I'm fucking angry. And I'm hurt. Because my child, every time I go to visitation, I gotta leave him there. He's so sad and damn crying and wanting to go with me. And I can't do nothing but leave him there. And that makes me feel like a shitty parent because I have to leave my child somewhere he doesn't want to be. Y'all don't know what it's like. Y'all don't go to that visitation and spend all that time with your baby and he's so happy to be with you, sits in your lap the whole 5 or 6 hours, won't let you go. I try to go smoke a cigarette. He only wants me to go take one puff and come back in because he thinks I'm going to leave. Or he thinks they're going to make me leave. That's fucking sad and it's a shame. Y'all need to know how it feels to have your 5-year-old son ask you, Mommy, can I come home? When can I come home? And he's got to do it in secret and look to see if no one's watching to ask me questions. And all I could tell him is, baby, I don't know. Soon. I can't give him a definite answer because I don't want to get his hopes up and something else shitty happens. His sister cries and shit over him all the time. What kind of grandparent would do some shit like that? Separate siblings for what? What reason? Not a damn reason. The only thing was lies. Lied to make it look like I was going to kill my son, like I was a danger to my son. After you took him a whole day before. That's how my son got took from me. Tricked me into letting him supposedly go see his daddy. When didn't, went and hid off somewhere in Pine Bluff for a whole fucking day. While they were out, went and got a false ass petition drew up by their lawyer. And then a day after the kidnapping, come back with a signed order from the judge. The judge ain't even seen the kidnapping charges, but I got them bitches in my hand. Sure do. And they're gonna go right to the right person. Because I'm angry. Almost 9 months without my child. Are you fucking kidding me? Arkansas County is bullshit. And they're crooks. They need to be investigated seriously. There's no reason my child shouldn't be with me. Not on drugs. I work every day, hard. I take care of my home, my daughter. It's just bullshit. I would never stop fighting for my child, never. I'm not a mother that's going to give up on her child. Never. And my son's going to know. My mama went to war for me. Because I am going to war for you, Logan. You and Lexi are mommy's world. And I love y'all. Mommy will die for y'all. I will give my last breath so you can breathe. It don't make no sense. People think it's okay to do stuff like this to a mother and a child. It's not right. It's not right at all. I'm gonna get my son back, and God's gonna make sure of that. He's gonna make sure Logan comes home where he needs to be. Mommy loves you, baby. Just hang in there.